welcome back to Made by Amanda Mount. I'm Amanda and I make stuff. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a crochet artist. I mostly make amigurumi plushie type items that I sell at market events and online. This is my sis.
Hey!
And today we are at an event. Woohoo! We are at a trunk or treat event. It is our
really
first
hot.
event of the week. I have another event of the week. I'm dressed up. Can you tell? Oh, that's gonna be really loud. Can you tell who I am?
I didn't get the memo.
Maddie is Minnie and I am Jessie from Toy Story. I'm a mess because I'm really sweaty and now there's going to be music really loud. Let me show you my setup. Alright, here's the setup today. I might have to add voiceover to this because the music is so loud, but nothing really new, just the regular. Maddie was a big help today setting up.
I wrote on all the signs.
She did all of our signage that's falling.
And the keychains. Oh.
And hopefully this will be a great event. We got some trick-or-treaters coming out. Nice.
Hey. Alright, we got the new mics in hopes that it'll drown out some of the music. It's so cute. I hope that they work. I've never tried these ones before. See the sun? It's really hot. The sun is like just beating on us. We don't have tents for this event. We weren't provided. Wait, they told me not to like have a tent. I thought this was gonna be an indoor event. I'm not gonna lie. We're thriving though. We failed. We're good. Maddie is only agreeing to work for me today if I feed her candy that I bought for the children.
That is a fair deal.
I bought this for the kids, and Maddie's eating it all.
I am a fair.
True. While we're sitting here, because nobody's really coming to the table, we're gonna do. Hello, sir. We're gonna interview our special guest, Maddie, and see how well she is qualified to help with the business today.
Okay.
So we're gonna give her some Made by Amanda Mount business questions and see how well she does.
Okay.
All right, Maddie. How much do my mushrooms cost?
$12.
Wrong.
$11.
Wrong.
$13.
Yes, they're $13. Next question. What just got stolen from my table that you didn't see, even though your only job today was to be security?
A pumpkin pie.
Yes, a pumpkin pie got stolen from the table already. Maddie's one job was to make sure nobody stole anything.
I was hanging out keychains.
She already failed. Hi guys, it's like 6 o'clock. We have about a half an hour left.
We're killing it.
Things are going good.
We learned how to use Apple Pay.
Yeah, I used my contactless Square Reader for the first time, and the cool thing about this is you could use Apple Pay on it. I've never set up Apple Pay on my phone. I don't know why, but I just never have gotten around to it. But Apple Pay worked. Somebody just like touched their phone.
I taught Amanda how to do it.
Maddie was like, yeah, Apple Pay will work on there. And it did. She was right about that. So that was really cool. It does keep disconnecting sometimes. So that's like really stressful to get it reconnected. But it's fine. Everything's good. We're selling some stuff. So that's good. There's a food truck that smells really good. And we're trying to get into that soon.
We will get into that.
All right, we got customers. We got to go. Bye.
Maddie said she's leaving because she got mac and cheese on her shirt.
I'm about to turn it around. I'm not kidding. And it's in the dead center. It's not even like I can block it with my hair.
Hi guys, we almost had our second potential theft of the day, and this time it was this strawberry shortcake turtle. Maddie didn't catch this one either.
I was on phone duty.
And that would have been a big loss for us. Okay.
Thanks.
We're
jamming out to Disney.
Disney soundtrack is Chef's Kiss, even though it's a little loud in my ear and I can't hear anything. Some girl thought that I was Jessie, which was really cute. Sales are good. This might be the end of our vlog though, because
Oh my god. We had an earthquake. Don't worry, we recovered.
okay, this might be the end of the vlog because it is 6:30, so I'm sure they'll be like shutting this thing down pretty soon. Oh yeah, everybody's leaving.
Oh.
But it was a
Should we be shutting
successful
down?
day, and we will be back for a breakdown later in this video. Stay tuned.
Good morning, guys. It is Saturday morning, and we are reporting live from our second event of the week. I am not going to lie, I did not get as much done as I wanted to in the 2 days in between the last event and this event. I did a lot better at the last event than I had anticipated, so I had a lot of inventory to make up for. So today we literally have our very basic 2 tables set up with my bare minimum inventory. I will show you in just a second. I'll show you now. Okay, here we are. Nothing really new except this Grinch that I pulled out from last year that I've been waiting to pull out this year because I didn't have anything to bring here. So I was like, why not? It's like end of October, which is basically November, which is basically holiday season. So maybe he'll sell today. Who knows? But the rest is the usual. Maybe Big Unicorn will sell today. Probably not, but maybe. Oh, I sold a cow already. And this is the vibe. Got to make some keychains. Refilled the keychain section. That's the setup today. There is an amazing coffee truck across from me, so I got a cappuccino, caramel cappuccino, which I'm really excited about. Hold on, there's a tractor. So yeah, I got this cappuccino that I'm really excited about. I didn't take a sip yet because I'm really nervous I'm gonna burn my tongue, but I need it immediately because I'm feeling very tired and grumpy. I'm not gonna lie. I had to be here very early. I didn't sleep good, and I actually showed up to the wrong location this morning, so I was very late, and I hate being late to things. So that was how the day started, but hopefully it can only go up from here. Watch, I'm gonna burn my tongue now. It's good. I am hoping this will be a big event today, even though I don't have a ton of stuff to sell, because I don't know if I mentioned it in this video already, but the vendor fee for this event was $100. So that gives me the vibe that it will hopefully be a bigger event. There were a lot of people interested in it in the Facebook event. I don't know if I said that in this video already. There's other plushie vendors here. There's one a couple booths down. But I like my spot, and hopefully it will be a big enough event like that event I had a couple weeks ago where we were hopefully all able to be successful because there were so many people there. So hopefully it's that kind of vibe. The fit today is a Made by Minimal exclusive long sleeve that I made that says handmade on it, and I will have these in a bunch of different colors for sale on my Etsy. It'll be linked in the description. I specifically ordered myself one in this color because I felt like it was a very nice fall color, but then when I looked at myself in the mirror today, it was kind of giving Ronald McDonald a little. Not because of the color, but because, red hair, yellow shirt. What do we think? Is it giving Ronald McDonald? Be honest. You can be honest. You know what? Ronald McDonald's cool, so that's fine. Anyway, it is a pretty long event today. We have a 9 to 4 event. It is about 9 o'clock now. So I brought a ton of yarn, and hopefully I can crochet some axolotls. I have none on the table, so hopefully I will be able to Hopefully I will be able to get some done and put them on the table. Hopefully I brought all my stuff that I need to make them, because I always do that where I plan to make stuff and then I forget all the stuff to make it. So let's hope I brought my eyeballs and everything. But for now I'm about to finish this coffee because I need to get some life into me. I forgot to mention that this event is another fall festival at a farm. I'm very grateful that the weather is nice because it's all dirt here. Thankfully, I wore my boots today and not sandals so that I don't get sewer rat feet. If you know, you know. but it is like fall now anyway, so that's like irrelevant. A little cool out this morning, but it's supposed to warm up throughout the day. Why do I feel like a weather reporter right now? Hello guys, it is about 10 a.m. I can't escape the sun right now, so I'm just gonna try to embrace it, I guess. It's just starting to get a little busy. People are just starting to show up. And I did sell a couple things. I sold 2 of my cows already, a turtle, a frog. So we sold a couple things, which is nice. I did just treat myself to a handmade ring from the vendor next door to me, Isabella Jolie Jewelry. I'll link her in the description, but look at this ring. I don't know if you could see it good, but it's like a moon. It's like a moon face, and it's just so stunning and unique. I had to get it. Rings are like one of the only jewelry that I like consistently wear, so I was like, I'm gonna treat myself. So I did, and I love it. I'm like cracked out on caffeine right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The espresso is doing its job, except I have like no food in my belly, so it's just espresso, and I'm like shaking. I like don't know what to do with my energy right now, but I am trying to crochet. We're almost done an axolotl. And I will check back in as the day continues. Hey guys, it's like 11. Sales are pretty steady. It's not like super packed, but we're selling things here and there. Some lady was nice enough to come over to my table and let me know that there's 3 other people here selling the same thing as me. She's like, you got a lot of competition. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Hopefully I do well at this event, or I'm going to be a little upset that I paid this much money and there's a bunch of other people selling the same thing. Still hoping for the best. I'm getting hungry. Shocker, I'm always hungry. Oh, I made an axolotl, put it on the table, immediately sold it. I just finished my second one and put that out, so I'm going to keep cranking along. Oh, look at my ring. It is just so stunning. I'm obsessed. This reminds me of, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this, but Bear in the Big Blue House. Let me know in the comments if you know what Bear in the Big Blue House is. It was my favorite show growing up, and it reminds me of Luna, the little moon from Bear in the Big Blue House. So obviously had to get it. Hello guys, we are back. It is almost 1. It's like 12:45. I finally acquired some food. I got a sausage and pepper sandwich that looks absolutely fire. It took me a long time to like make it out of the tank because people keep like coming by and I have nobody here to like help today. So this food is going to renew me, I hope. Still steady. Definitely a lot of people here, but it's also a very big place, so they're like walking all over. I did meet some other crocheters that were super cute. One of them was actually the one that was across from me at that event that like had a million crocheters. It was fun to meet her. She was really sweet. And yeah, still a beautiful day. I made a bunch of axolotls, and I just keep selling them, so that's fun. Hi guys, it is 3 o'clock. We have about an hour left. I'm ready for a nap. I was considering getting another coffee, but I think I might really want a nap when I get home, so it's like too late in the day to risk a coffee. So instead, I got a cannoli. Look at it. It looks amazing. I'm about to get into this. I don't know if I'm trying to I think I need 2 hands to eat it, so I'm gonna go do that now. But sales are going good still. We have about 1 of everything left, I'd say. Well, not everything. Some stuff sold out, so that's good. I'm gonna go eat my cannoli and I'll be back.
Hello everyone, we are back for multiple market breakdowns of those 2 events. I really wanted to film this video on Halloween, so I could have filmed it in my Halloween costume, but it just didn't happen, so I'll have to just insert a photo here of me in my Halloween costume. Comment below if you know who I am. Okay, but I guess we can jump into things because we have a lot of stuff to break down. So we will start with my first event from that week. I'm going to do a breakdown and let you guys know everything that's sold and all that, and then I guess I'll talk about them like as we go over them. So I'll do the breakdown and then talk about what I thought about that event and then move on to the next event. So we're starting with our first event, which was the Trunk or Treat event on Wednesday. I think it was on the Wednesday, right? And then I had that other one, it's like a week later, sorry. Then I had the other one like on Saturday. So on Wednesday, we had our Trunk or Treat event. It was like an hour and a half event. I showed up, my table was already set up for me. I was nervous because originally they said that it was going to be a 6-foot table, but I showed up and it was a full 8-foot table. So I was really happy about that. I was able to fit everything on the table. I think I might try to just do an 8-foot table setup from now on and maybe like stack cubes and stuff, because I just think it's the best setup for viewing at like medium-sized events. So I don't know, I might just try to do that from now on, and it's just easy to set up. I don't have to set up like 3 tables worth of stuff. So we'll see about that. But yes, we had the 8-foot table. I was able to make about $1,300 worth of inventory because we were grinding to get stuff done for that week. My vendor fee was $40 to be here. I was definitely nervous about it because, like I said, it was like an hour and a half event. So I had no idea what to expect. Ton of cars doing their little trunk or treat thing. I've like never been to a trunk or treat. I didn't even know what it was, but like everybody decorates their trunks and like all these kids show up and go around and trick or treat to all the trunks. It was like really cute, great turnout. So here is what sold. I sold all 8 axolotls that I had. I think I had 8. I sold 3 pink ones, 3 blue ones, and I only had 2 purple ones, so I sold 2 of those. I sold all the axolotls. I had 4 spiders in total, and I sold 3 of those. I finally sold that Martian Man alien that I've had for like the longest time, and I love that alien. I don't know how it didn't sell sooner, but this was the day. This was the day it sold. And I sold my black cat that I had and my white cat. So I guess I sold 2 out of the 3 cats that I had. I only sold 1 chicken nugget, which I was really surprised. I thought they would be a big hit at this event, but I only sold 1 out of the 6 that I had. I sold 1 chubby frog out of the 4 that I brought. I sold 2 out of the 3 cows that I had. I sold the brown spot one and my purple heart spot one. I sold all 3 of my dogs, the yellow one, the black one, and the white one. I sold a ghost. I sold a yellow ducky keychain, a white ducky keychain, a ghost keychain. I sold 3 out of my, I think I brought 4 mushrooms. I sold a bigger pumpkin for $20. I think it was like a cream, the big cream colored one. I sold 1 out of the 2 snap snakes that I had. I sold 2 out of the 4 triceratops I had. Okay, I sold my green turtle, my blue striped turtle, my blue floral turtle. So I guess I sold 3 turtles. And that was it. That was all I sold. I was happy to be selling things for sure, and I had a pretty consistent amount of people like buying stuff the whole time I was there. So I was like, all right, I think it's going okay. We're selling a couple things. So when I checked my revenue at the end of this event, I had sold $544 worth of stuff. When I deducted my $40 vendor fee, my square fees and discounts were $5.44, and my material costs for all the items sold were about $107.29, which brought my total take-home profit to $391.21. And that was like way better than I expected to do. I was very happy with that. Leading up to this event, I was very nervous. I was like, why'd I even do this? Because I thought that my event on Saturday was just gonna be like really big. So I was nervous that I wouldn't have enough stuff and I should have just saved my stuff for Saturday. But
it's hard to kind of predict if an event is going to be good or not, so I didn't want to bank on just that Saturday event, so I ended up doing the trunk or treat anyway. Even though I was nervous about it, I was nervous about the turnout. I did have an issue where a couple kids thought that the stuff on my table was free and they were just taking stuff because obviously all their like trunk or treat candy was free. So we had a little bit of an issue with people like taking a couple things, but thankfully they were returned for the most part, I think. And it ended up being fine. Seeing all the kids in their costumes was so cute. This one little girl thought I was the real Jessie, and that made my night. And it was just fun. It was a fun night. Like, the setup was easy, the breakdown was easy. I was only there for like 2 hours. Like, you really can't beat it. I mean, I couldn't have asked for much more. I would have been happy with like $200, and I made more than that. So my biggest concern after this event was crap. Now I have like less than 3 days to prep all of this inventory that I just sold for my big Saturday event. So as I was selling, I was just getting more nervous that I wouldn't have time to prep for that event. But we will move on to that next event, and I will let you guys know what sold for that. I was only able to make, I had less than $1,200 for this event worth of inventory, which is like way lower than I would like to bring to an event. And as I mentioned a million times, like the vendor fee was expensive, so I was expecting it to be a huge turnout. I had never been to this event before, but a ton of people were interested in the Facebook invite, like 8,000. So I was like, oh my God, am I even prepared for that? So I was very nervous, but here is what ended up selling out of everything that I brought. Just a reminder, this was like a fall festival event at a farm. Okay, so I sold 4 out of 4 chubby frogs that I was able to bring. I sold 4 out of 4 yellow ducky keychains that I had, 4 out of 4 white ducky keychains. I sold 4 out of, I think I had 5 octo keychains. So keychains were flying, which was cool. I sold, oh, I was like making axolotls while I was sitting there and just selling them. I showed up with no axolotls, but I made a couple while I was sitting there. So I sold 3 pink ones, and I also sold 1 blue one. So I sold 4 axolotls that I made while I was sitting there, which was pretty cool. I sold 3 out of the 4 ghosts that I had. I sold both of my candy corns to, I only had 2 candy corns left, and I sold them both to my 3rd grade teacher who I saw there. She was my favorite teacher. She was my 4th grade teacher. I sold both of them to my 4th grade teacher. She was my favorite teacher of all time. I haven't seen her in forever, and she bought my 2 candy corns, and it was so good to see her. That was like a highlight of the day for sure. I sold all but 1 of the chicken nuggets that I had. So I sold 5 out of 6 chicken nuggets. I sold 2 out of the 3 pencils that I brought. I sold 2 out of the 3 cats that I had. I sold the black one and the white one. I think that the gray one hasn't been selling because I always forget to put like the stripes on his head, like his little like dark gray stripes, and he never sells without them. I don't know why. I don't know why I forget to do that, and I don't know why he doesn't sell without them, but I really got to get those added because that's why he's not selling, I think. I sold all 3 cows that I had. I sold 2 out of the 3 dogs that I had, the black dog and the white dog. I sold the 1 giraffe that I had. So I was able to like make a decent amount of stuff before this event, which was nice. Not as much as I wanted to, but like all my display items were present for the most part. I sold my 1 bee keychain, 1 cookie keychain. I sold 3 out of 4 mushrooms that I had. I sold the 1 singular possum that I had. I sold my last snap snake and my last spider. I sold 2 out of the 4 Triceratops that I had. I sold all of my turtles except my pumpkin turtle, which I was sad about. I couldn't believe that. I hope that pumpkin season isn't far enough away, and I hope I could still sell them. That was it. That was actually all that I sold. So when I checked my revenue at the end of this day, I made $755. Is that a 5? Yeah, $755. And my vendor fee was $100. My square fees and discounts were $8.62. And my material costs for the items sold were about $132.30, which brought my overall profit that I took home to $514.08. Let's unpack this event. So this was a longer event. I had to be there by 8 in the morning, and it was one of those all-day events. I think we were done at 4. So all day kind of thing. Thankfully the weather was beautiful, and there were a ton of food vendors there, which I didn't really get to try many because I was like pretty steadily busy the whole day. There were definitely a lot of people there. It wasn't packed like that event I did a little bit ago, but they had like a good turnout for sure. However, there were, I think, 3 other crocheters there. As in like crocheters selling plushies. Like the same thing. And I think I took a video like while I was there of some lady coming up to me and being like, there's another crochet person, there's a lot of crochet people here, a lot of competition. And that was frustrating just because I paid so much for the vendor fee. I thought that this would be like a really like well organized event where they were concerned about that, mostly because I talked to these people before the applications even actually came out and asked them about that, and they didn't have any other crocheters at the time, and it sounded like they were like limiting the categories. So I think this is an event that maybe like 2 of us could have been extremely successful, but it's hard when there's like more than that. I'm not complaining. I still made like a great amount of money. I just think that for the vendor fee, I expected to make like a little bit more. I consider like a very successful event to be an event where I make at least 10 times my vendor fee. That's just my kind of like rule of thumb. Like if I spend $60, I want to make $600. If I spend $100, I want to make at least $1,000. And because a lot of like work and time and everything goes into these plushies. So if I'm spending that much money, I just want to be able to make, you know, my fair share in return. And going to events is a lot and everything. Again, not complaining. It is still a successful event for me. I just don't know if I would pay that kind of vendor fee again, knowing how many crocheters they had there. Like, I think that had there not been that many, I definitely would have reached my like 10-time quota, honestly. And I do think it was good that I did the trunk or treat event because it kind of made up for it a little bit. As much as I did sell at this event, I didn't like completely sell out. I still had some stuff on the table. So had I just had all that inventory for Saturday, I don't even think I would have sold it all. So I'm definitely happy I ended up doing the trunk or treat event. Still had a great day. I was able to crochet a lot of stuff while I was sitting there all day. And like I said, the weather is beautiful. The farm was nice. With both events combined, my take-home profit was about $905 for that whole week with the 2 events. So I was happy with that. Actually, when I calculated all of my sales for this month, I had these 2 events plus that other harvest festival that I did earlier this month. This was actually the best month that I've ever had revenue wise, which is just amazing because last month was like my worst month. Like, it's just, this is what I mean. It's just like so unpredictable. Last month was my worst month. This month is my best month, but I'm feeling good. This has definitely given me some renewed motivation. I was feeling a little bummed last month, but feeling good about things this month. And I have a slower market month in November. I only have 1 event, but I definitely want to catch up on some stuff before Christmas time because I'm hoping that my Etsy and other orders will be popping in December for Christmas time. So I'm just gonna try to take it slow and actually build up inventory so I'm not stressed. But I do still just have a lot of stuff to get done. So again, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, since I only have 1 event coming up in November, I'll have some time to get some other YouTube videos out that I've been wanting to do. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did, thank you for coming to both of these events this week and hanging out with me. I had so much fun, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!